Hey all, and welcome to VEDA, which is Vlog Every Day in April. Yes, I know I'm a little late to the party, and so I will not be vlogging every day in April, especially since the weekends become days that I can't really record on. But since I'm so far behind in all this blogging, podcasting stuff due to my crazy March, I thought I'd take this time during the month of April to podcast pretty much a little bit every day just to get us back caught up to speed. Now, these posts for beta will not have any of the pictures or things. There might be a couple as I am expecting some mail, and so if there are some photo changes, I will let you know. But just FYI, in general, these will just be my little unseen strands picture with nothing to watch. So just enjoy and listen, and I hope maybe you can get some crafting in or get some of your little chores done while listening to me catch up with the last couple of months. So right now and during most of these, it'll be the little's nap time. I'm currently waiting for Sona to decide that she's going to be coming inside. We are in the crazy April weather where it can't decide that it's actually spring. And so currently it is an actual spring-like day here where it is 50 degrees. And then the rest of the week is supposed to only be in the 30s. And on Sunday we are expecting snow. So yeah, lots of fun. So Sona must be psychic or, just typical pet. And has figured out that the weather is about to change or turn on her, so she's kind of refusing to come inside, although she did come up to the door once after I started recording, but then I went over there and she won't come back up to the door, and I'm not going to force her in since the weather is going to be so crummy and has been crummy before today. Yeah, today is our one day in the 50s, and every other day in this entire week, I think our high is in the 30s. Like the last couple days was in the 30s, and then today 50, and then it's going to be back down into the 30s. Yesterday, I don't think it was windy or super windy, but the day before was, so it was even bitterly cold, and it was a cold Easter. So our Easter, we actually had inside for the first time ever, so it was really unusual, I think, for my 11-year-old, as he expects the Easter Bunny to lay eggs outside, and half the time we have these robot eggs, and this year we didn't have them. We've gone to a couple Easter egg hunts in the nearby community over the past couple of years that don't have you return the eggs or don't have like a spot to drop off the eggs after you empty them. And so, yeah, I've gotten quite the collection of Easter eggs. So this year we decided to do the Easter egg hunt from the front door, down the stairs, into the basement, since the basement's a little cleaner and a little more picked up. I could have probably done it in the living room now, but as of Sunday, I just didn't have the mental energy to clean. So yeah, wasn't picked up here, so we decided to take it downstairs, and they had lots of fun doing their little Easter egg hunt. I tried to push the big boys out of looking for the eggs, although that didn't really work, but try to make them team up with one of the littles so that the littles were the ones that were actually doing the Easter egg hunt and not the bigs. But yeah, it didn't exactly work out that way. So today is kind of the second day I will be participating in beta, even though it is the 5th. I know that the boys' board breaking didn't actually happen in April, but since that's when I posted it, we can count that I've started beta back then. But yeah. Anyways, so as for today, it's been kind of a cleanup day, and I've also been spinning again. I pretty much didn't spin the entire month of March, and I don't really know why, because being as stressed out as I was over house stuff, I probably really should have, especially in that last 2-week frame. But I guess I just got sidetracked by other things, and I find that the spinning takes like no mind power, and whereas crochet, especially since I got started in some other things actually takes a lot more effort on my part. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't start spinning, but I started spinning a new thing back on Sunday. So that's kind of where my energy has gone. So yeah, I guess that would be a good place to, I guess, title this part of beta will be my spinning catch up. So, like I said, I really haven't been spinning during the month of March. So I still have my Black Mountain Black Mountain Welsh that I've been spinning, and that's actually now the thing that I'm working on in the living room. And mostly I am doing that because in the living room I can spin standing, and I find it really difficult because it is my first bought spindle that it's just too long for me to spin in other places comfortably. And I find it a lot easier to spin standing when I'm using that spindle. So that's why it's always been kind of out in the living room. But now it's pretty much the project that I am working on out here in the living room. And then on Easter, and another thing that I will probably cover in another day when I talk about my one of my recent purchases. Yeah, so I have a new spindle, and that one is made of a, I don't want to say the wrong thing for the whirl, but it's got a nice like stone ceramic-y thing that has been put onto a chopstick. So I've been using that one more like in my bedroom and on the go because it fits into my project bag that I got back at the Sticks and Strings retreat. And I can spin that more comfortably sitting and like places in the car where you have a lot less arm motion movement available. So yeah, I've been doing that, and it's really awkward to switch in between the two of them because it just seems like I never thought that my one spindle was large, but when I compare it to the chopstick spindle, it is just like massive. So it's kind of like the difference between going from a thread crochet hook to a like J or bulky weight crochet hook. So yeah, it's just kind of funny the difference that I've had in doing that little spin change. So the project that I started on the chapstick spindle is I think it's a merino silk blend. I don't remember the exact percentages, but I know I had purchased it specifically for the Fiber Quest for the Land of Silks. So I want to say it's probably like a 30 or 15. I can't remember if it's got merino, bamboo, and silk or if it's just merino and silk, but yeah, so I started spinning that and I do like it. I might like it a little better than the Black Mountain Welsh. My favorite is still the mohair. That has been my all-time favorite thing that I've spun. Although since I haven't spun it super recently, maybe I'm just remembering it better than I think. But yeah, so that's what I'm currently spinning on is my Black Mountain Welsh, and on my new spindle I am spinning some merino silk. But yeah, I pretty much probably will keep this mohair. I will keep the silk blend in the project bag for on the go as it's just handy to have and sit around with, whereas anything else I have isn't. And I kind of need to finish up my Black Mountain Welsh because I made a new purchase yesterday, as a matter of fact. And so I will be getting a new spinning wheel, and it is an electric wheel, but I don't know exactly how the process in turning over from electric to a drop spindle will be. So I pretty much want to finish up the things that I am working on, at least as much as I can on the spindles, as I really plan on using the electric wheel for plying and then any future in-home spinning. But then I'll probably keep that chopstick spindle, like I said, in the on-the-go bag since it is a little more portable. So yeah, that's probably about it for my spinning update. I haven't worked on anything else, and pretty much what I have worked on has been since Sunday. So it is actually what I have worked on in the month of April. So anyways, I'm going to cut this part of VEDA now, and I'll catch up more with you on what else has been going on throughout the month. Talk to you later, guys.